Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 14? 15? 14. Episode 14
Number.
of Requiem, a number. Welcome in, guys. I hope everybody's doing fine. Whether you're watching on YouTube or whether you're watching live, we've got a doozy for you today. But before said doozy of an episode, not duty, not poopy, but a doozy. We've got some crazy stuff happening today, possibly, which is well, it's created some nervousness amongst the group. Apparently, I had no idea that could happen. Nobody was ready. But before that, I just wanted to do a quick little announcement here regarding our other campaign that we're running, the single-player campaign in which Mizzy participates. Memoria Mortis is now going to be exclusively on YouTube, meaning that we will not be streaming it, we will only be uploading it there. So if you're interested in watching it, you give it a watch on YouTube. You can't watch it anywhere else. And regarding YouTube, we can now simulcast both on Twitch and YouTube, and so I'm gonna get on it next week because next week is break week, meaning that there's no session, and I'll see if what can be arranged so that we can stream on both YouTube and Twitch, and you guys can watch on your preferred platform live if you wish to do so. And then the upload is already there, and I don't have to upload it. I just have to add on the chapters. But yeah, those are the news. So without further ado, and because we do have possibly a lot to tackle today, let's just wait. Emily's camera is not properly cut. There we go. Now, no, yes, now it's cut properly.
Justice for Emily.
Yes.
And mine is also not properly cut. It seems like that it just changes every time. I don't understand. Anyway, let's roll out the intro and get right on today's episode of Requiem. And welcome back.
She's spooky.
All right, so before we actually begin the episode, how about a quick little recap of what happened last time? And it will be quick because last episode was filled with lore, and if you want to do that, I am glad to say that the episode is chaptered so that you can find the lore about what you want easily. So, last episode, although this might sound crazy, they spent about 2.5 hours in the same room.
Hey, it wasn't the same room.
It's the same. It's the same room pretty much. It's the master bedroom and everything adjacent to it.
Look, it's not our fault that he's rich and has a big room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. There's actually a lot that they found. So in that room, they found a journal, or the remains of a journal, of Korath Brinejaw, since Violet forgot to check for traps and got just blown by a drawer. And Emily took the brunt of the damage, actually. But either way, they found that a journal of Korath Brinejaw, which gave them some more hints regarding the past of this cult leader, of the leader of the Abyssal Song. Then they also found a puzzle that they took some time to solve, but that they solved after a while, that indicated a lot of the cities that the Abyssal Song intended or intends to flood. After that, they also found a book, Inferna Scientia, a book about knowledge of the Nine Hells that helped them understand truly what the one who lurks beneath is. And then, after that, they found a secret compartment within the personal library of Korath Brinejaw that, well, held clues as to how everything happened. And these clues connect the Abyssal Song to the Azure Estate, which is led by twins, elven twins, that both Violet, Vesper, and G had seen before. Aside from that, in the bathroom, behind the bathtub, they also found a bunch of the cure and stored it all in the bag of holding, a cure to a disease that I shall remember everyone watching was affecting the people at the port, having it closed off, hundreds upon hundreds of people that exhibit a strange disease where their skin turns slimy and moist and has these open wounds that don't seem to heal. Now, after you found this information and G sacrificed blood in the altar, he realized truly what the mission of the Abyssal Song was and informed you that it was indeed to flood these cities and that the jewel that he carries was the key to flood one of them. This is where we ended last episode. Now, still in the personal library of Korath Brinejaw, Velox Mors, the floor is yours. What do you want to do, Ors?
I remembered that I am still in the disguise. Yes.
Yes.
Perfect, thank you.
See, but the note was useful because if there was a
Yeah.
moment where we, you'd probably remember.
We go.
Okay, so shall we?
Get closer to the microphone.
I am sorry.
Violet suddenly is like outside of
Yeah,
the
she's already
imaginary-
gone.
She's holding onto the window outside, so...
Yeah, I say we go
I
out.
think we got everything.
Mm.
So, yeah. Time to leave,
Okay,
I believe.
We can proceed to Quibble now.
Okay.
A long way till there, mind you, but still.
Yeah, let's take it easy. First, you gotta make it out of the house.
Yeah.
All right, so... Exiting out of the master bedroom, is there any specific special precautions that you guys want to take?
I want to shut the door to the desk that we blew up so it's not visible.
Got it.
Yeah, shut every door.
I'll be honest, there's some damage to that door because although the doors were open, the explosion still damaged them a little bit.
I mean, it'll be a little less obvious than you know looking right in there
I
and
agree.
seeing everything else blown up.
I definitely agree.
Maybe we
can
gotta make sure
explain.
this. Yeah, make sure the servants don't go in. I mean, they probably don't, anyway. But if they do,
If they do, it's fine. Like he was into some kinky stuff, so.
true. Yeah, we gotta make sure we
Sense.
were into the kinky stuff too. Like, oh my ass.
Okay.
How's
I'll
Joel getting a
ask-
little bit too into the roleplay?
I'll ask Emily. Is there any way for you to find out if Korath was here yesterday by asking the servants? Because if he was, maybe Callisto comes here to sleep or not as Korath.
How can I ask that? It will seem like I have like a memory
Maybe he
issue.
was drunk. Like ask do you remember seeing me yesterday?
That would be so weird, though.
It's a little weird.
I'm just gonna remind you that yesterday was the day where the business had gone down.
Shit.
Yeah.
So
Like we kidnapped him yesterday.
yeah,
Right?
exactly.
I know it's a
But-
lot of episodes, but it's still
But
like
did he sleep here from yesterday to today?
The way they acted when we arrived, I
Yeah.
don't think so.
yeah.
They
it's
all
just
seemed
like we
very
were
concerned
away, yeah.
about him and like
Yeah.
all that. So I don't think he was there.
And also like if she is passing by as him, she still doesn't have the keys. We do.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
right.
have the keys.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
we should keep those.
Okay, let's cut
And-
off this house off the list so she can't be here.
And Callisto isn't exactly stupid, by your knowledge, Violet.
Are you saying
So-
we're stupid? Because
No,
we came here?
no, I'm saying that she wouldn't come here without having the keys.
Yeah, right. I forgot about the keys. Okay.
Oh yeah, no keys.
Okay, we can go then.
We can trade Catri's life for like she lets her live for the keys. We jingle it in front of her. No, just kidding.
Hey, you never know, right? That's an idea.
Hey.
Gotta put it on the list.
Anyway, before we go,
Yeah.
first thing first, Hajra wants to look if he did not look over Emily, for example, wants to see if she sustained any wounds. See if she's like acting weird or like sprained or something.
Korath Brinejaw, how are you feeling?
I'm limping a little bit.
And anyone else too. Like
Pegged.
No.
Really? Well, I mean, it does sound like something that Korath would like, given the instrumentation presented to you in this room.
Is Vesper okay? Like she
Vesper's
doing
fine.
okay.
Violet was the
Then,
one that took it in as well.
Yeah.
Then Haj is gonna conjure some briny watery magic and cast cure wounds on Miss Emily aka Korath and on Violet. So that's 2 cure wounds.
All right, go ahead, roll for the healing.
Bomb, that's 7 for Emily. That's a little bit too little. And 12. Okay, 12 to Violet. Yeah.
There you go. 7 for Emily, 12 to Violet. Also, you guys regain your hit points. So, close the
Oh
doors.
yeah, one other thing.
Yeah.
I want to get some of the instruments out from under the bed and kind of daintily with like my claws, don't want to touch them, like put them out. So it's like, we
Mess
were
up
doing
the
stuff in
bed.
here. Yeah. Make it
Alright.
authentic.
Hey, fair
Alright.
enough. Fair enough.
You
Break
wanna,
the mirror because it was so intense.
Okay.
wanna spread the butter somewhere that you left butter for you.
Oh no.
I
Put it on
think
the
it's
doorknobs.
I speak for all of us when we say we just want to go now.
I just say they did leave butter. I don't know if you guys remember. That was a huge chunk of
Yes.
butter left.
Yeah.
So you guys make it. Let's. I'm gonna say, just to see how this. Let's roll a group deception check.
Oh boy.
So wait, all of us roll
Yeah,
or
all of you roll. All of you roll deception.
Ay,
Why am I
15.
blind? I can't.
6.
16.
And
Natural one.
For this.
okay,
For a total of 8.
right, doesn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna consider this in your arrangement. Let's say that because of this natural one, I mean the checks are there are 2 successes. I'm gonna say there's a few of the pillows that you guys leave behind are a bit too neat for what could have happened here. But you do your best job, and you open the door to the master bedroom with Korath leading. Is that it? All right. So you open the doors, and you walk on through, and immediately as kind of the doors creak open and your first steps hit the wooden floor, you hear immediately up the stairs that same servant that you had talked to before, as she goes to you, Master Korath, my lord, was everything to your liking?
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Jesus. I mean Dalgar. Anyway. She goes, great, my lord. Is there anything else that you wish for us to do, or shall we clean up the room?
Don't clean. You don't want to see, for now, what's inside.
My lord, but I would... it would be unadvisable to let it dry, my lord.
Fine. Do as you must.
And the woman yells out downstairs, and you see a crew of other 5 servants come up with buckets of water and cloths and stuff, and walk through the hallway.
Go.
Yeah, we dip.
Go. Okay, you guys exit through down the stairs. Are you just going full on outside, or are you stopping in any other place inside?
I want to get out of here.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's better.
Korath, you lead the group out. Some of the servants bow to you as you move on through, but you manage to easily make your way to the exit and easily make your way to the gates of the property. And as you exit, both of the guards kind of they stand up straight and salute you as you pass through along with the group. And one of the guards goes, "My lord, I hope you have enjoyed yourself. Have a great day."
I continue.
All right. So you pass on through into the shoals, into Soguk, without any trouble. For now.
Okay, so as soon as we're like outside of, the mansion and outside of the surroundings, I'll drop the disguise.
Got it. You're back into Emily.
I feel like myself now.
You look a lot better as well.
I do.
What do you mean by that?
Korath is not my type.
Hope it's not a race thing. We have feelings too.
Nobody said that. Why?
Oh god.
So
Right.
where to now?
So what is your type, Vesper?
Wouldn't you like to know, Violet?
Just curious.
And you
Hajral
move
puts
away
his-
from Vesper. You don't have a
Hajral
beard yet.
puts his hand between them and goes, "Think we have more serious matters to attend to first, I believe."
Oh god.
Where do you want to go?
To Quibbles then.
Going to Quibble. You were asking what time of the day it is. It's still morning.
Yeah.
You guys came here in the morning. You spent, I'm gonna say, a few hours there. So we're closing it on noon, noon. But it's still morning. But you guys move on down to Magica Oceania once again. Across the city of Soguk, you see the patrol. You see the patrols have grown more intense than they had been in the past.
Excuse me.
You ascertain that Korath might have been related to this. The Korath, the other Korath. Don't die there, Ray. We don't want you. We need you. We don't want you dead. But you move on to Magica Oceania in the Rise, and as you do, as you walk in, and the door jingles in with the little chime that it has above it. Quibbles, surprisingly, is not up in the tower of the Magic Oceania. He's right in at the counter in this cramped space full of knickknacks and trinkets that you guys don't have no idea what they do. And immediately as you walk in, you see that he's kind of lost in thought, and he goes, "Oh, you have arrived. I have been waiting for long."
We did our best. And I open the bag and I start putting out the crates on the counter.
Oh, the bottles, are you taking bottles one at a time?
Oh, we didn't put the crates there.
I thought
No,
you
put the bottles.
You thought you put the bottles, but if you want to put the
I do.
crates, or I can consider whichever one you guys prefer.
Whatever, I just start putting everything on the counter.
As you do, he goes, "Oh, hold up, elf lady. Please put those back in your bag, and walk with me."
Can Hashdrawl try to roll like try to see if there's something off about Quibble or if he's just
Sure.
good old Quibble?
Roll an insight check for me.
So rolling. That's a 23.
Looks like good old Quibble.
Good.
nervous.
Thank you, Mr. DM.
He goes to the Arcane Replicator.
I could have said that. I would have noticed that it's good old Quibble.
And he points behind the counter, and as he does, you see the wood there separate with this sort of blue outline to the door, and he hops down, and his little gnome, half tiefling self begins walking into that door. Follow me. Do you guys go?
Yes.
Yeah.
We go.
All right. You see here in this space, it is, although the tower already seems bigger inside than it is on the outside, now you see this enormous space that looks kind of like a factory in a sense, without all the conveyor belts and stuff. It's just like a warehouse that is completely, made of metal. And at the center of it, there's nothing else other than a few tables, but at the center there is this large table that is carved with runes. And you've never seen anything like these runes. Not in your adventures, not in books, not anywhere. These are unfamiliar to you, and they have these very straight sort of patterns, avoiding any sort of curve. There's a lot of sharp angles and there's a lot of sharpness to the runes themselves, but you are unfamiliar with these. The only one that seems to react to them in a way is G, who immediately approaches the table and begins reading it.
I'll ask, what kind of runes are these?
Quibble will answer you. These are gnomish runes. If we shared a knowledge of these with anyone, the Shimmerstone Enclave condemns us to die, or to spend all of our lives in prison. I am sorry I can't be my regular cheery self, but it is with a heavy heart that I make this sacrifice. And I must say, a heavy heart requires a heavy pocket. So if you have extra money, I would be very thankful for it.
I want to check if he is being honest, like truly honest, or if he just wants money.
Roll an insight check, Violet.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna get you. I have +0. Wait, 8. Wait.
He really needs it.
Oh, fuck you.
He really needs the money.
What does he need the money for?
Do you ask him?
Yeah.
You are about to see, lizard folk lady.
I give him 200 more gold. Not gold.
200 gold are barely enough. I need at least 800 more.
I'll give him 2 plat.
That's 20 gold.
Shit.
Math again with money.
800.
G goes, I have 50 platinum. I can give you the 50 platinum. And he holds the money to you, Violet.
I
Graham?
received the money and I put it in my... No, I'm joking. I'll give it to Quibble. Here. Don't ask for more.
Maybe I won't. And he puts it in his own bag of holding. You see, as he approaches the table and he kind of moves his hand through a certain space at the edge of the table, these lights, like spotlights, shine from a ceiling that you can't really see in this these circumstances. It seems to be very far away, kind of an almost formless ceiling. And as those spotlights shine on 2 specific places, you see these big blue crystals that are risen or kind of in these strange mounted cannon devices. They serve almost as lenses and are surrounded by these like circular metallic rings that encompass all of them, and then they both point. You see 2 point at the table, and then as he shines 2 other spotlights, 2 others that point at the table, and they seem to be kind of connected to the ground and plugged in with these strange gray vines, to the best of your understanding. They seem to be like rope, but it is gray and metallic in nature, and they're all kind of plugged into the ground and into some runic patterns that you see on the floor. He goes, this Arcane Replicator, it is charged with one of 2 things: magic or this. And he reaches onto his back and shows you. This is a stellar core. You see pretty much what would be kind of a rectangular crystal, fully transparent, but shines at its center with this very powerful light that refracts onto the crystal and kind of and turns into rainbow colors at the edges. It reminds you of starlight. And he goes, you only find these in Emot, in the Shimmerstone Enclave's domain. These are my cost. These are the thousands of gold. I have 1. After we use this 1, I will need someone to help me charge the crystals and the Arcane Replicator with their magic. Are there any capable casters in your group?
Perhaps either me or Emily.
I'm a memorialist.
Quite capable, Emily.
Well,
I step forward.
Good. Let's begin the process then. You see him move in between all of the crystals as they are pointing at the table. These giant, they look like cannons essentially, that have seats next to them. He approaches like the center of the structure, just next to the table, and you see a little platform, kind of like a pillar, an altar of sorts, rises, and it is about it reaches the top of his head pretty much. It's as tall as him, And he places the Stellar Core on the top, and then it moves down. And as it does, you see all of the runic patterns that you see on the metal on the ground and that climb up to the table begin to be filled with this bluish liquid. And you hear when you feel the ground vibrate. And he, Quibble points to G and says, I need you to hold those two in place. The other two I will hold myself. Grab any of the chains. And G moves to the middle of the other two crystals and grabs one of the chains on one and the other one on the other and begins flexing as if he had seen what this is before, and redirects them, pointing them at the table. And Quibble goes, place all of the bottles you have on the table, or at least the ones that fit.
Yes. And
I help out.
Okay.
It's a lot.
How many bottles were
Assembly
there?
line? A lot.
Shit. 320? Wait. No. 40 bottles?
Per crate, right?
Yeah.
Which
40
is-
bottles per crate. It was 8 crates, right?
Yeah.
320.
320 bottles. About 150 bottles will tightly be packed in this giant table.
Yeah.
So in 2 sittings, you might be able to replicate all of the ones that are here. And you can replicate even further, extra uses. You can replicate what you replicate, essentially. And as you see this technology at work, you understand why it is most important that this stays secret.
Mm-hmm.
As you place all of them in, you see Quibble move into the space between the two of them. A panel between the other two, a panel rises, and he presses his hand into the panel, and this blue light hovers over it, and the blue crystals begin humming with energy. And Quibble says, you might want to close your eyes. It is not meant for anyone else other than a gnome. You might suffer. You might go blind. I say.
Oh no! I close.
Vesper just turns
I
around.
also avert my eyes and I close them.
All right, Violet.
Violet look straight. No, I'm just straight into it. I close them.
Be careful, Gramps.
G goes, oh, I'm more than used to this. And as this bright blue light kind of illuminates the entire space, you guys all cover your eyes and turn the other way. You see your shadows long and intense projected in front of you. It is a scary feeling, what you feel on your back. It's this incredible pressure, this immense vibration, and you, for a moment, Hasdral and Emily, you feel like you might lose control of your abilities. You feel like you might accidentally let out magic. And the light suddenly subsides. And Quibble says, you can turn back now. And
It says Windows.
no, this is a closed space that somewhere within Magic Oceania. You look now, and on one of the other tables that had been set on the sides of this large room, you see now that these bright blue lines connect the table at the center to these other tables, and on top of these tables there is replicated cure in there.
Damn.
And he goes, very well. We need to do this a second time. But I am out of stellar cores. So I need our most capable casters to charge these crystals with their own magic.
Consider it done.
All right, please step upon the crystal. And you guys, as he says this, you see that the crystals, on the platforms that they lower, and they have these seats, as I mentioned previously, that make it look like it is a cannon. And he asks you to seat on 2 of these seats.
Okay, I go seat.
I see it as well.
All right, you guys take a seat, and as you do, he comes over Emily first, and he goes, all right, your name was, I'm sorry.
Emily.
Emily, the Emily, right?
Yes.
All right, place your arms upon the armrests, please.
I placed them.
He clicks a button and 2 shackles form around him. He goes, I am afraid that there is no other way for me to say this, Emily. This will hurt like a bitch.
Okay.
All right, I hope you can take it. And he presses another button, and the crystal rises and points at the table again. He goes off to you, Hasdrel. Please, Dragonborn sir, if you could place your arms on the armrests.
One moment, if you'll allow me.
Right.
Hasdrel pieces his hands together, and he, in his head, says a prayer, asking Dalgar to bless him and Emily, casting bless on both of them.
All right, very well. Both have 1d4 to attack rolls and saving throws. Great job. Could you now just please place your arms in the armrests?
After I finish, I open my eyes again, slowly make my way to the seat, and put my arms in the armrest.
Clicks a button. Your hands are shackled. My friend priest, I am afraid there's no other way to say this.
It will hurt like a bitch. Yes.
It will hurt like a motherfucker. And he presses another button, and the crystal points at the table again. He then goes to the middle of the other 2 crystals, and he grabs 2 of the cables and wraps them around his arms. And he goes, I will charge these 2 on my own. As you see, Quibble ain't no bitch. Are you both ready?
Are we
Yes.
like high
Yeah.
right now? Yeah. I say yes.
And you, Dragonborn priest, sir, are you ready?
I am.
All right. What is your highest available spell slot at this moment, Emily and Hasdrel?
Mine is 6th.
Mm-hmm.
6 for both? All
Yeah.
right. Give me a moment. All right. Quibble once again raises up the other platform, the activation platform, and he moves his hand over it, and you see his eyes close and begin and then flare up instantly with this purplish, bluish, whitish pattern, and then he begins flaring up magic into the cannons. And you see the magic begin to swirl up the cannons, whilst in your cases, you sense your arms tighter than they were. You sense something pressing your essence into the chair as both of you magic is taken from you, I need you both to roll a saving throw that corresponds to your spellcasting ability. So I need a wisdom saving throw from the cleric, and I need a charisma saving throw from the bard, please.
How does bless work again? Is it
You add 1d4 to your saving throws.
okay?
So 12.
Oh, I didn't end up casting it. Wait. Bless.
Okay.
Whatever, just to put it there.
So 16. For me.
16 for Emily, and for you?
16, 12 with a 1d4, 13.
13. Hajral, you take 19 points of lightning damage. And Emily, you take half of that, so you take 9 points of lightning damage. As the instrument absorbs this magic from you. Both of your 6th level slots are expended. And you have to close your eyes. You already had them closed from the pain, but you close them even further as this bright blue light takes over the space again. And more bottles appear in the space, replicated. He says, as he comes off of, he drops both of the chains, and his arms are smoking. Both of the cannons lower, and he unshackles you both. You see now on your arms you have these runic markings that resemble these runes that were on the ground on both of yours. And he goes to you and says, that will heal, maybe. I hope. But it won't be noticeable. At least mine aren't. Then he goes, right, I believe that I did what I was asked. You have now in your control hundreds upon hundreds of this cure. I suppose it should be enough for you to cure whoever is sick.
We hope so, yeah. Bottles do we have? Like
Well,
a billion now?
He replicated 150 twice. So you have 300 replicated plus the 320 that you had, meaning that you have a total of 620 bottles now.
And we know that to cure one person, they only need like a gulp.
They need a sizable gulp. Could be a whole bottle, could not be a whole bottle. You weren't sure. Your testing wasn't exactly thorough.
Yeah.
True.
I'll say, this might do, Quibbles. Dalgar bless you and your heart. We are forever indebted to you.
Oh! You are!
No, we are not. It's just a
Quibbles is
saying.
not good with social cues.
You are... It seems that your group has some... is lacking, perhaps, cohesion, I say.
He was just being nice.
And why aren't you nice?
Because we are here to save a city, not to create friendships.
And that's being nice. Saving the city is being nice.
But so is creating friendships.
And aren't we friends now?
Would you die for me?
Well, why not?
Then you are my friend, the Emily.
Would you die for her?
No.
Would you die for
Yeah.
someone?
Yes,
Who?
me.
Then why do you need young Emily to die for you?
That.
Oh, I was just having fun.
Alright, bye.
Meanwhile, I'm putting the bottles.
Violet's the only one. 600 bottles. Placing
My
them inside.
arm is huge right now.
Swole.
My arms right now, they took damage, so I'm too tired.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But Quibble says, well, I have a request for you. All of you. And this is not something a friend would need to do, just someone nice, I guess. Do not speak of what you have seen here today to anyone. I need take every precaution. If someone even breaks into your mind, make sure that this information is hidden.
Well, I haven't seen anything. It was too bright.
You're good, the Emily.
Yes.
You're the only worthy friend of Quibble.
I shall swear on the god of seas and storms that my mouth will not utter anything about this.
Your words are beautiful.
Sin. Quibble's raising me up, man. I don't know. I'm just getting hot.
Jesus Christ. Are we
We're
gonna have
gonna
to have
make
another
a
date now?
dragonborn
Yeah.
gnome tiefling now.
I never thought we were gonna have like a romance with Quibble.
Let's say Quibbles.
Alright.
What would be the best way to shut our minds off from being probed, as you mentioned?
I
How
don't
could we
know.
avoid that?
I am not an expert in enchantment magic. You find out.
Fair enough.
Expected.
Right.
Right. Quibble, I have a question for you.
Okay.
If you had to send a letter, let's say to the king, how would you do that?
To be fair with you, Violet, I would shove it up my asshole because it is most likely that it would find the king there than in any other way.
But there are people who send letters to the king, right?
No, to the parliament.
Only to the parliament. Okay. And how do you send a letter to the parliament?
Does your friend know how to write? Because she is confused about how to send a letter.
Can you answer the question,
Normally
please?
it's Emily that does the writing.
Oh, well, how do you send the letter? You write the letter, and you send it.
Post office.
Perhaps it would be best to just deliver it at the place.
Good enough.
Okay, thank you.
Vesper wants to go over to Violet and like whisper into her ear. Really, it's like so the other just don't see it. Particularly that G doesn't see her. Basically, can you take the others away? I need to speak with Quibble in private.
Okay. Yo, let's go. We need the jobs, things to do.
Violet is snapping at
Hey,
us.
hey,
Go, go.
Come on. Come on.
I'm walking in.
Real obvious.
Well, she's a
I
boss in a way.
I start to follow Violet. Also, while we're on the way out, I turn to Emily and ask, "Are you hurt?
Yes.
A lot?"
Yes.
Oh.
Well, and Haj once again conjures some magic on his hand. This time, level 2, more intense, and he touches Emily's. It's on the wrist, right?
Yeah,
But the
it's on the
instructions-
wrist.
Yeah, on the wrist to or both of them if possible to try to heal the damage caused.
Go ahead and
It's a
roll.
little- Ouch.
Oh, okay. My headphones disconnect for a second. 10 healing.
There you go.
I mean, thank you.
All right, so as you guys begin to leave, you see that G stays in the middle of the way for a while and looking at Vesper. Are you coming?
Of course, I'll be right there.
I wanted to talk to him too.
Well, we can come back later.
Okay.
Thank you, Gramps.
And he walks off.
He's 60 feet.
Yeah, with his 60
With his
feet.
60 feet.
So Vesper will walk up to Quibble And quietly,
Yes.
you mentioned.
Oh my god.
You really don't have an inside voice, do you?
I do not.
Fair enough. You mentioned Arthur.
I did.
What do you know of him?
Well, I know he was very successful back in the Soul Empire. We gnomes tend to keep track of, well, where we are. There are not many of us that make it out of the Shimmerstone Enclave.
Gramps and Arthur are very special people. And she'll reach into her pocket, pull out 20 plat,
Oh.
put it in front of him, and be like, do you know what happened to him?
Last I heard, he was skilled in Vulcan.
Correct. Anything else you might know? For kind of clinging the coins together.
Well, there is one suspicion I have. It is strange that he left the Soul Empire to come here. His business was thriving there. That's all of my assumptions that I can make from what I know. But I do know that whatever happened, it happened because he was reckless, using gnomish technology to sell to people. It is the highest of crimes to the Shimmerstone Enclave. It is indeed.
And this Shimmerstone Enclave,
Hmm.
would they send someone to get their secrets back?
They could, yes. They are an entire nation. They could very well muster up the money to get rid of whoever was spreading their shit around. That's why I'm so scared.
Well, whoever did that to him
Hmm.
is no longer around.
So
But whoever sent that person still at
Oh. Right, well, I can't help you.
I just wanted you to be aware that there is still someone out there. And perhaps you should protect yourself. And she'll give him the 20
Oh, thank you. This will protect my pocket quite well. But you don't think that because he was here and you were here that they're coming after me?
They wouldn't have need to check for you if you were
Right.
not involved in his trade.
All right, that is true. That is true. Okay, well, I will keep myself as safe as I can, but you keep yourself safe as well. There are many people that could denounce a gnome to the Shimmerstone Enclave, but it is always always the most likely option that it was another gnome.
That is as I feared. Thank you, Quibble.
No problem. And thank you for the money.
And then out the door.
All right, he stays in, and you see him kind of check if the table's all right and all of the runes, etc. But you make your way out of the door and out of Magica Oceania. What are you doing, guys?
What are we doing?
We have the cure.
Did we just like, give it?
Do we go to the parliament, deliver the letter?
Yeah, I can pretend to be someone else and just deliver it there automatically. Me or someone else? Someone smarter than me, maybe. For once.
Who's the most charismatic of the group?
I mean, it's me.
Emily?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, because my 12 charisma aren't very good. I mean, you don't need a
have
lot of charisma to be a
16.
guard, but
I have 16 charisma, but
I have
I have
16,
friends.
You have 16?
I have friends.
Doesn't look like it.
Damn.
friends the spell.
No, but the 16 the charisma. She's just like
Oh, I
Oh,
thought you
he's
meant
laughing,
she
everyone.
didn't. She looked like she didn't have any friends. That was way
No,
funny.
she does.
I only use my charisma for.
Sex.
No, what? No.
You said
Okay,
it in such
that's
a.
part of the lore now.
You said it in a voice that was, I don't know.
For important matters. Not to
Isn't
make
sex
friends.
important?
No.
I mean, okay, that's part of the lore. I see.
I mean, we do have 2 rings, so someone could go with Emily to help her deliver the letter.
Oh, okay,
Right,
wait.
True.
I believe that anyone can,
Go again.
deliver the letter. You don't need to disguise as someone else. We
Yeah,
are.
but we're kind of sussy. Still.
Yeah, we are.
I am not. I'm just an elf with a black dress.
Okay, then maybe Hajral and I kind of stand out a bit more.
Yeah, maybe.
You guys are the more normal looking ones.
And to deliver a letter, you don't need to talk to anyone, right? You can disguise as Kent.
I mean, but what if Kent sees me?
He's probably gonna be like, I have a twin!
My brother! His name is Kant.
I mean, if the thing is, if delivering the letter to the parliament is that easy, then even Ken could do it. So maybe we could just wait for the date, I guess.
I'm not sure, like, if
I don't
there's
know.
a need for him to do it. If anyone can do it, we can literally just do it now instead
Yeah,
of waiting
true.
for my date.
Oh, yeah, the
We're
date.
anticipating it too much. We're hyping
We
it
just
up.
want the date, man. That's what we're waiting for.
I know, you want a date. Yeah, I
Sure.
think let's just like change. Like one of us changes and just goes there and gives the letter, and that's it. We can try making a copy. I can also like at least copy the contents to my Quincy. What's the name? Yeah, Quincy and Pepper. So at least we know word by word what it has.
We are forgetting something. We're going to deliver a letter to the parliament, and you guys
Where?
know who is in the parliament now.
Cora.
Yes. But,
Which is
I mean,
Callisto, maybe.
I'm just gonna say that I don't think everyone in the parliament reads every single letter that enters the parliament. Otherwise, they wouldn't do anything but read letters.
They are all in the table reading letters. Their job.
That's another reason why we should probably disguise somebody so that, because if it's Callisto as Korath or someone she knows, they know us.
I don't think you deliver to the parliament personally. You just deliver.
But we're there and they might be around there. Callisto Wrath might be around there.
Okay, just disguise as some normal peasant.
Can we make like 1,000 copies of what's inside of the letter and just scatter it around town?
You
So
could
people
have
know.
you could have added a few letters to the replicator, but you didn't.
Should have snuck one in there. Oh.
That would be so cool. Damn.
Just Harry Potter it, you know.
Yeah. wait, Quibble, we're back.
I don't have any more charges or money.
I'll volunteer my body. Zap it again.
Do you want to do that? Do you want to volunteer your bodies and Zap try to see if you can replicate some more?
I mean, it can only replicate one time, which means
So then we would just have 2 letters, right?
yeah, we have to do it like a lot of times, and
No,
my
yeah,
body
that's not
cannot
worth
handle
it.
No.
You guys would be like little raisins all dried up at the end of it.
Oh. So yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, I
that's
guess it's
a possibility.
try to look as default as possible and try to deliver it.
Is there like a newspaper in the town?
There would be an equivalent to that, yes.
We can like try to make it be printed in the newspaper for like everyone to know.
Also,
Journals?
yeah, also a possibility.
We would have to talk to the person responsible and tell them how we got the letter and who are we?
No, we don't want to. Like, reporters, they're very sussy. They don't really say how they got their information, you know? Just like, I got the juicy story. Do you want to share it?
Yeah.
Do you want to be famous?
The thing is,
Gonna put
breaking
there's
this-
down?
there's less chances to like find. I mean, I don't know about people involved in the whole Abyssal Song scheme. Probably not, but there's less chances to find any snakes in the parliament than in the newspaper. That's the thing. Like people that might want to prevent the letter from ever seeing the light of day.
I think in the newspaper, it's all about the money and power, very likely. And so if you can like pay them, they will print it.
And we can do both.
Unless
Exactly.
Callisto
that
has
was
someone
thinking
there.
of.
Yeah, we can do both. If
As
we
like
can do
a
both.
plan B, like we do both and see which one works, and if both work, great.
So wait, we replicate the letter one time and then we.
Dude,
Don't need to replicate it.
if you want to replicate one letter, you might as well just write another one.
Yeah.
True.
I don't think we need to replicate it. We go to the newspaper. They can replicate it
Yeah.
because they have the tools for it.
We keep the original.
We keep the original and we go to the parliament.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Reminder that
We
Emily
can
is the
just
only
say
one that
it
wasn't.
was given to us by an anonymous source.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, reminder that Emily is the only one that wasn't seen in the Korath crime scene, so.
I
She's...
kind of was.
You're disguised.
Like-
So we were all seen.
Hey, you were
Was it
disguised.
I wasn't disguised. I eventually dropped during the battle. It dropped. to
It doesn't drop when
disguise.
you get knocked down. The ring didn't
okay.
on Ilaris previously, so
Yeah.
on you it doesn't drop either. So you were
Yeah,
disguised
like-
as Ilaris.
Yeah. Us four, we're sussy, but you are. Yeah, you're cleared.
You wanna go? We go with you. the door?
There's just one thing that I'm having some trouble to understand. You guys realize that the Ring of Disguise allows you to cast this at will without any cost, right?
Yes.
So there's literally no disadvantage whatsoever of you guys going in there disguised. There's only advantages. Okay, because you guys spend like 25 minutes discussing if you should disguise or not, when there's literally no cons to going in there with a disguise. And there are
Yeah,
plenty if you don't go disguise.
Yeah, but we only have 2 rings, so Emily can go, and then she can have 2 people with her,
Yes.
and one person has to wait.
Or if we really want to keep her identity secret, we can just like have 2 people. Like Violet has the most charisma, the best charisma, and she's a good fighter. Oh god, we're making Violet and Emily go
I
again.
hope you're not gonna fight a journalist, okay?
I'm getting nervous.
Let's just 3 of us go then. Maybe 2. You like.
You're not
you
scared for your
disguise,
safety? If you're not, we can go.
And I'll just go as by myself. Like by myself, no, as myself.
I'll disguise as a bard as well.
Okay.
Is it gonna be a band? Entering.
Can you play an instrument?
No, just like
weird.
we're friends. We're very stylish friends.
Disguised as like a reporter, maybe. With like a cool hat.
Okay, sure. I'll be a reporter.
Okay.
I'll disguise as just a tall, bulky human with no discernible class.
I'm the most famous reporter in Vulcan.
John Dark Souls.
Yeah, it's me. I am John Human.
Okay. What about you, Violet? Can you give me some detail on how you look?
I'm a woman
Wham. I'm a wham.
Okay.
All we need.
with very curly hair with a stylish how do you say
A hat?
with no wait
What do you call it, a hat?
what's that character, very famous detective?
Sherlock Holmes?
That one, like a Sherlock Holmes hat
God, okay.
and the monocle.
Oh, you have a
yeah.
monocle?
Oh my
You have
god.
a monocle? Really?
Yes, I am the most famous reporter in Vulcan.
You certainly
Girl, you're
look
about
like
to
you come
roll
from
with
Vulcan.
disadvantage, man. You're about to roll those deceptions with disadvantage. We're
I mean, I'll tell you this. If you're saying you're the most famous reporter from Vulcan, you live there. There's no motherfucker that looks like that in Vulcan. It's the city of bounty hunters and scum.
I am the most famous reporter in Kaifam.
Got it. In the whole
It's other
continent.
continents.
It's one of those up and comings, but no one knows them, you know.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
It's like
Okay,
the
so-
Emily, you know?
Exactly.
You're the reporter.
Bro, I just look like the average NPC in a village. Like you go to a RPG city, like you see those NPCs. I'm him.
Got it. Okay. So, where are you guys headed first?
Well, the parliament? No.
No,
No.
the
Oh
newspaper.
no. Yeah, that. Sorry,
You guys
I'm
going-
thinking way too much about it. But yeah, that.
You guys go to the newspaper first.
I'm gonna take Gramps back home.
Got
Time
it.
to nap.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I have the Ard, and I haven't
Oh.
used it yet.
You have the arcane recovery device.
Yeah, the arcane with the Ard.
When you said, I understood. I have the hard, and I
I have the hard.
and I haven't.
Oh, yeah, but
used
wait.
it.
It was
One
Quibble.
thing. We spent the level 6 slot in the back of the
You,
thing, right?
you did. You
Okay.
did. That is correct. You spent the slot.
So how the Ard works? Man, this feels so weird to say.
Hey man, we're here. I'll have the conversation with you.
So the Ard, so you charge Ard with a spell of up to 5th
Yes.
up to 5th level. So that means I store a spell slot, or is it a spell with that?
A spell slot. You store the spell slot. You recover the spell slot when you use it after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just do that before we long rest next time. Then that's the
Got it, sir.
record.
That's what you shall do. All right. Okay, you guys are going into the this requires silly music.
Oh, I don't have Watch Together. I totally forgot.
This requires
You
silly
only
music.
notice now?
It's just the voices
Yep.
in your head doing the soundtrack.
she's been playing in silence. So, you guys make your way into the descent, which is where this this newspaper would be located, or this place of journalism, let's call it. You arrive at, and this is only because Violet had been in town previously, and she knows it. You arrive at this small little. It's you guys know some of those buildings that exist in Japan, or those rooms where it's like it's one door and it's like very narrow, and people have like these very tiny apartments and they're narrow. That's kind of what this place looks like. And it reads on the sign, the Soguk Shouter. And it has the little icon of those speakers, those old speakers. And the door seems open.
We go in.
All right. As you go inside, there's the front desk of this place. It occupies the entire place. It's very narrow, and it has one of those things that flips open for them to pass through. And you see a tiefling gentleman with kind of ram-like horns, like very curled and curved, and hair completely like slicked back and oily. He has like this beautiful teal-colored skin, and very deep, like dark eyes. It's just completely black, and there's just the smallest bead of this bluish light in them. He wears just like a large duster coat, like that seems like kind of oversized for him. And as you open up the door, he goes, "Soguk Shouter, what news do you bring today?"
I look at Emily.
We bring the future talk of the town.
I heard that at least 3 times this morning since what happened yesterday. It turns out it's all just blank rumors, and I can't follow these hollow pursuits. You better bring me something juicy, or else
Oh,
something will happen.
it is juicy, and we have proof.
You have proof. All
I,
right.
like, nudge Violet.
We have a letter.
You have quite the exotic accent. I'm
I
intrigued.
am from Kaifam.
Do they all speak like that?
Yes. I am the most famous reporter in Kaifam.
That is interesting. That's gonna make the news. Kaifam speaks weird.
And I have the letter that is going to change this city. And I show him.
I'm gonna need you to translate. What is a Z letter?
The
D.
the letter.
Oh. He grabs it.
Careful.
What does the letter have, guys? Which letter is this?
It's the original because we didn't do a copy.
No, but like the content.
Yeah, what's the content of this? Are you giving the letters that you found in Korath's house? What are you doing?
Yeah, the letter that says the contract
Okay, the contract.
that incriminates Korath, saying that he signed below, saying that he would deliver the disease.
Mm-hmm.
All right, got it. So there's an issue. He didn't sign any of these letters below because these were letters he received. Why would he sign the letters he receives?
I'm just following
But
plan.
he's named in them.
No, I mean, they're addressed to the leader of the Abyssal Song, which is implicated that it is him. And there is a mention of Brinejaw, his last name. That is true, but in nowhere is his signature is present. I just want you guys to be clear in that. Okay.
Don't
so-
we also have
What?
letters that speak about the disease and the cure and shit?
These ones. These are the ones that
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
talking about.
I mean, and we have proof of the cure, so...
Right, but they're not tied to Brinejaw specifically. I mean, excuse me. The name Brinejaw is in there, right? But his signature is not. I just want that to be clear, okay? So, are you delivering these, or did you guys make something up before this? Because you had time to make something up if you wanted to.
We're gonna
Maybe-
forge his signature.
You can try.
I mean, we don't know his signature.
You don't.
Didn't we
But
find
would
it?
the
Isn't there
reporter
one
know
in
his
the fucking
signature?
letters we find? The 50,000?
The reason why, I'll explain again, the reason why there's no signatures is because these are the letters he received, not the ones he sent. Why would he
Yeah,
have...
but no, but like around his house,
Oh.
maybe he could like have signed something.
There
and
were
not send it.
documents. There were
Yeah,
documents
exactly.
on top of the desk. There were the affidavits about
Mm-hmm.
why the port got closed. Those held his signature that he did not send. Some of them, at least.
Maybe
But-
Emily could replicate.
But I'll say this, guys. Nobody made an effort to tell me we're taking in these documents that have his signature. So I would love to forgive you more than I'm forgiving you right now, but I really can't do that. So you guys don't have his signature to forge.
We ball. We just we just persuade him and then we show the proof and GG's.
So which letter are you delivering right now?
We're delivering the same letter.
Okay.
And I'll say, that letter was delivered to Brinejaw. He is behind. Sorry. Sorry. He is behind the disease.
He rolls up the paper. You know, see, this has been the second time someone has brought me something like this. You gotta give me proof. What's your proof? What's your source? Where did you find these? Come on!
In his house. We have the keys. Because he gave it to us.
Dude,
Because I am the most famous
Why would he just give the keys to you?
Roll a deception check with disadvantage, please, because that is the weirdest thing you could have said.
Oh yes, have my keys to put me in jail.
Sorry, I. Oh, 11.
I'm sorry, no way in hell. he goes, you were inside of the Captain Guildmaster's house.
I am just joking because I want that letter to be.
Get out of my sight! You are useless, all of you! I have to do all the research on my own. Fuck this! And he throws off everything that he's doing and opens up the counter. Just close the door behind you. And leaves.
What if I give you money?
He turns back. And he gets up real close to you. Listen here. Do you think I would dare take bribery for news? Inflammatory news that would get me killed? Who do you take me for? I have journalistic integrity. And I will not spew lies in the Soguk Shouter, for it is my project, my bastion, and I will pursue it with everything I have. Begone! And he leaves.
Begone!
I let out a big sigh and I say, come back here, please. One moment.
He holds. Does the anime hold?
My friends had a bit of too much to drink today. Let me do the talking here, please. So, you want proof? What if we have it? What if we have proof that Brinejaw is behind all of this disease, and we also found the cure?
Well, first, I have to say, if you have found the cure, what the fuck are you doing here? There are people dying. Second,
We want your words on incriminating the villain of this story, while we go on our way to help the innocent.
why didn't you help the innocent first?
Because there's a lot of people, and we want this done as soon as possible. I know that journalism is a very hard work, which can take days.
And important.
Okay, we get it.
Violet she just suffered the shut the fuck up, but in a cleric way. She just...
I was gonna say his name, but I forgot the name that she said.
Look here, fellow. I would love to help you if you actually had a story. So far, all I've heard was hearsay. And you know that hearsay doesn't work in court, it doesn't work in journalism either. At least not in my house. So, you either give me something good, or I'm gonna have to leave you.
Right, so I turn to Emily and Violet, and I say, so what do you say we go cure some people, and when this gentleman realizes that this is not just hearsay, he will help us publish this to his best capability.
Look, I am interested in publishing about a cure. But what the fuck was that about Brinejaw?
Brinejaw is a propagator of the disease. And we found the cure in none other than his own home.
You broke into the Captain's Guildmaster's house.
No, we did not. We have his keys, and we went as him.
See, now that's more concerning.
Why? It's all for the safety of the town and for true journalism. We risk ourselves.
Can you show me proof that you were in his house?
Yes. Here's the keys.
You can transform yourself.
I don't have the ring. You guys do.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Right. I transform myself as Korath for a moment, and then I.
Oh shit. You can do magic. Alright, well... first of all, those are just keys to me. That's not proof. But if you can transform into him... Where's the real Korath?
We don't know. But we found his keys. And I can prove it's his keys because this one here is the golden one that is identical to the gate.
I've never been there, I don't know.
Go there now. Be a true
Nothing
journalist.
stops you, gentlemen.
Right. Nothing stops me except the efficient use of my time.
I don't know. I thought journalists
Okay, look.
like to verify stuff.
I'll tell you this. If you find some way to show me that Korath did this, some actual way, not just I got his keys, I went to his house, and I found a cure there. If you show me that you can get in there, or if you show me something of his from inside, then maybe I will be willing to publish a story. But that will take a long time. You see, my shouters, they have been rebelling against me for the lack of stories. They've been yelling about rotten apples for a week now.
So you're telling us to bring it to a member of the parliament's home?
You mentioned through journalism. Show me you can get in.
Hey, I'm not a journalist. I didn't sign up for this.
Wait, but you just said made all this speech. By the way, you look very plain.
How dare you?
I'm just saying. But I can see wisdom in your eyes.
Thank you. And I look visibly confused. I don't know how to feel right now because I've been insulted and...
I'm gonna say, both Hazral and Emily, I need you to roll persuasion checks for me.
It's gonna be good. This better be good. 25.
14? Oh shit.
25 and a 14. Okay, you go.
Carry me, Emily.
All right. Look, let's do it like this. You guys seem pretty confused, so I'm gonna assume that's because you have something dangerous in your hands. The Soguk Shouter, we handle danger pretty well. You should have seen last month. Published a story about a guy that lost a leg. That was pretty dangerous for the guy. So look. I'm willing to believe this. I'm willing to publish a story that Korath Brinejaw did it. I'm even willing to say that this letter was addressed to him and that we have the source. But people are gonna come after me after this. Probably Brinejaw is gonna come after me after this. That's for sure. I'm gonna need some protection.
I'm gonna put my arms on the counter and lean into him. And say, what's your name again?
Ezekias.
Exekius. You're a man of trust. We can
No,
trust you for the greater good.
not at all. I'm just a guy you just met.
Huh. Well, deal's off the table then, I suppose.
All right. And he goes to leave again.
Did he take the letter or did
No,
he
he
give us back?
left. He left it. He's gonna leave again.
He declined the deal. Why? Stop, please.
This is the third time now. Are we gonna make this happen or not?
What if you trust us when the people start being cured? That way you can see that we're being truthful.
All right. I'm willing to say that. I'm willing to accept that.
Alright. So you'll publish it once you see people
I
being
will.
cured.
But also, I'd like to mention to you, I'm gonna be in danger again for this. This is part of journalism. But I'm doing you a favor here. Your story is very thin. So I'm gonna need you to do something for me.
Can I read his body language to see if he's honest and if he's really in danger, etc.?
Go
I mean, he
ahead
might
and
be.
As far as I can tell.
Very likely he's gonna be because it's
Well.
a very powerful.
Yeah, we don't know if he's a double agent.
True.
Never know.
So insight, how was it? What
That's
was it?
12.
He seems to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, he's it doesn't seem like he's necessarily scared. He's just more like wary.
Yeah.
Like, he knows what
That's
can
fair.
happen.
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Okay, nothing to object then. I just...
All right, go ahead and cure some people. I'll start making up a story for my shouters to, well, shout.
Shut. All right.
All right. And he goes back into the down to the desk and begins scribbling up something.
We're gonna go outside.
You guys leave the letter there, right?
No.
Or are you taking it?
We're taking it. Yeah.
Okay. You take it.
He has to like copy it. I would say.
You can give him a few moments to do that if you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Done.
We are giving a few moments.
Yeah.
Oh, did he copy? Okay.
We're gonna leave now.
Copy, copy. Okay.
Roger
copy.
that.
Control C.
Let's go. Run out of there.
Okay, now what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna take a good breath because that place was very tight.
I remove the disguise and I say, I'm learning to be like Emily. I had fun.
Maybe you shouldn't talk so much.
Okay.
I remove my disguise and Hajral says, soft agree.
By the way, are you guys removing your disguises right at the entrance?
Somewhere
Or,
like
outside?
hidden on the way, like on the
okay.
hallway.
It's obvious.
On the hallway there, no one sees it.
Yeah. You do it somewhere where they can't see it.
Yes.
So
Now
let's
what?
go back and get Vesper and G.
All right. Then let's get to that part. Vesper, is there anything that you'd wish to be doing during these fantastic moments that just happened?
I would just have been sitting with G having a conversation about ye olden times back in Vulcan, back to traveling, you know, reminiscing about the good old days.
All right, fair enough. So you were just chilling at some bench somewhere.
Yeah, we were just like, you know, having a nice little chat.
You notice that G is a little bit, he's a little bit on the sadder side.
That's like trying to cheer him up a little bit.
There seems to be some regret from hiding things from you. But the reminiscing is something that old people love. So G, as one of the olden people, indeed, he also enjoys such endeavors. All right, so you join up back with the group. Let's remove the silly soundtrack for now.
Yeah, I'll cast like message to G so that we can know where we are.
Right, you guys find each other easily enough. They didn't need to go far. There's some benches.
No, we were just chilling.
Yeah, where they could have found you. So you guys gather up. What's the plan?
Oh, how did it go?
It went okay. Let's just say that we're gonna get our story printed, or better, shouted.
Oh, I'm impressed. The Emily.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Now, how do we distribute the cure?
We do shots.
Shots?
The
Go down to
the
the
center
hospital
with
and be
the-
like, shots.
Shot.
What was it called? The center, Onion?
Do you mean like their hospital?
Yeah, the place
it's-
where the people are.
Yeah, it's the Soguk Sanctum for the ill and infirm, I believe.
Yeah, exactly.
I have it somewhere around my notes, but I think it's something along those lines.
I mean,
We go to the sanctum, of course.
Asdral, people already know you, right? They know you are a man of God, Dalgar.
I didn't particularly strike much conversation with the locals.
So, but, well, they saw you. They know your image.
Some people
So
that
they-
have passed through me might have certainly saw me, but they do not know me.
I love this.
No
I mean,
social abilities whatsoever.
So, you can say that you produced the cure since it's like, since it was a curse and you are divine, and you can deliver the cure, that they won't, maybe they won't suspect of anything.
But
I am.
Perhaps it was a divine intervention from Dalgara himself.
didn't we tell the guy to shout that we found the cure at Brinejaws' house? Wouldn't that contradict things?
Right now, our
Thank you,
objective.
Emily, for being the soundest of the group.
Okay, right now our objective is to deliver the cure right away, and they
Then
are going
let's
to
just
ask
do that.
questions.
So just shove them down their throats. It's fine. No one would question it.
I do not believe so. I think
Would
they might ask
doctors do that? Like, oh, a stranger is coming here with the cure. Let's shove into the diseased mouths.
But does it have to be at the hospital? Can't we just go to the port and give it to the ill people ourselves? It
I
would
mean,
be
the
way
port's blocked
faster.
off still.
We're going one by one.
Not one by one, but like, here, have the crates, distribute, drink.
The thing is, they're like quarantined. They're like away from people to not contaminate any other people. So we can just like physically walk in there and give them the cure. We have to like.
The port
Yeah,
is
we do have
blocked
to
off,
to ask them to distribute. Yeah.
There's
But
also
I'm-
another factor that you guys might have forgotten. Hadral was not allowed inside of the sanctum.
Yeah.
And you also know that people were being taken by people that claimed to be from the sanctum. So, from your understanding now, or your characters' understanding, it might be that the sanctum is... It collaborated or cooperated with the Abyssal Song in some way.
Well,
Are there like guards posted outside the sanctum?
Yeah.
Emily could ask Kent if he knows anything about sick people in there.
Kent is dumb as a wall. I don't think Kent would know anything at all.
He might. It's his job.
we're placing this whole operation on Kent, man. The
He
6
doesn't
intelligence.
do his job even. He was reading a children's book while he was supposed to be working.
Yeah, it probably forgot the thing when he got there. Like he couldn't.
He forgot
it.
Emily's name after one conversation.
But he was nervous.
True.
I can forget.
Also, this is the last day you have to get Josel Levi's head.
Is it this today?
Today.
The end of today? Or is it... Okay.
The end of today.
How long is a long rest?
8 hours.
What time is it today? Now?
It's high noon.
I can try to go to Callisto again
Oh no.
and try to give her the keys to, or at least try to deal with her. Do not kill Ketri, and I give you the keys to Korath's house.
Yeah, you can like bargain. I mean, is this metagaming? Like
Why?
I wanted to give a suggestion. No, I wanted to give a suggestion. Is that metagaming?
Oh, go ahead.
Probably
Give you.
No, I was
some-
like,
We're talking right now. So
I was suggesting that you could like, yeah, the captain was a dick to her or whatever, but you say like, oh, hey, say what? We actually kind of need this captain to go somewhere. Could you like spare him and we give you the keys and then you can but that
I'm
would
not
be
going
immoral.
to say
though.
that. I will just say the captain is an innocent person. I'm not going to kill him. So here is the keys to the Korath's house if you are interested. I will make a deal with you. You don't kill Ketri or don't try to kill Ketri, and I will give you the keys.
Yeah.
Plus, you want everything to be released of the disease? I have the cure too.
I think trading the cure would be better because giving her the keys will further solidify her as like disguising as Brinejaw if that even is her, whatever. And she will she will definitely like she'll get a place in the parliament and she'll have a lot of power and she's a bad person. I don't know if you want to like that's kind of a blood
But
trade.
The finding the cure was already our initial plan. So if we found the cure, we did what we were supposed to do.
Yeah, that's.
So for me to deal with her, I need something new and something
we don't
she
have
can
to,
use.
but we don't also have to play nice by the rules. We have to say, oh, I have the cure. Don't kill the captain. That's my final word. And then you get attacked and you die, but you know. Well, I don't know.
We won't use the keys for anything else. We give her the keys and then we kill her. Later on.
Then why even negotiate with her? We just kill her right away.
Because we want to distribute the cure, and that is the fastest way. She knows how to do that.
But then
Oh,
you just
true.
said let
Wait,
Danny
I
give
can-
the
I
keys
can-
and then kill her. So how would
No,
she distribute?
we kill her after.
Oh, in a week.
Okay.
In a week from now.
Well, let's
I
follow
see.
Missy's plan. Nothing can go wrong.
Everything can go wrong.
Hey, well, it is the best plan that we have, so.
Should I don't know.
No, speak up.
We
This
don't
is
know
the
that
time.
she can help us distribute the cure. Like we don't know that for sure.
If she
I
even
mean,
wants
she
to,
wants. She wants to. In the beginning, she said that she wanted everything cleared of the disease because she wants to use the port for trades and commerce.
Mhm.
So she wants the port open again. And to do that, we need to get rid of the
Well, I
disease.
mean, now she's Korath. She could just say open the port again.
Yeah, but people are so sick, so I don't know.
But is the port open again?
Not yet. You've been in
I
the
mean,
rise
it's been
and it
one
wasn't
day.
yet.
She's been Korath for like less than one day, or someone has someone impersonating Korath for less than one day.
Yeah, like that's the thing.
I
if we
imagine
don't-
there's some more paperwork and official bureaucracy bullshit that has to go into that.
I think if we don't give her the keys and Korath like just infinitely stops showing up to his home, the people are eventually gonna notice something is wrong and maybe the problem will deal itself. Maybe. So point is, maybe we shouldn't give her the keys. I mean, we don't even have a reason. If we want her to distribute the cure, she wants to, so we don't have to give her anything in exchange.
Or we give her the keys, we wait for night, and she's going home, and we then trespass and go into the house and kill her.
And then all the, I mean,
In front of all the servants.
We kill the servants.
I mean,
No,
the
we
No,
can't.
they're innocent.
thing is that, I mean, that is kind of more sound because I think it's better to fight her in the fucking Brinejaw mansion than fight her in the tavern where all her lackeys are, I guess.
But we don't know if she's going to sleep there.
Yeah.
We just gambling.
For all we know, we're probably just gonna like dangle the keys in front of her. She's gonna like, why do I need this shit for? I don't need any key.
That's
Well,
exactly
exactly
how
how
she
she sounds.
sounds, dude. Holy shit.
Uncanny.
I had that in my head. Yeah.
Confirmed.
I mean,
Well,
it's a
Should we at
gamble
least go
too.
check out the sanctum and just like see what it's like around there? We haven't been there. Hajral was there.
But he couldn't enter. So
yeah,
if he
I
enter,
couldn't
we
get
can't
in. I don't
enter.
know shit about it. Yeah.
The thing that was told to you, the reason for you to not be able to enter is because the disease is heavily contagious and they are avoiding anyone unfamiliar with the sanctum's processes and protocol to get inside at the risk of
Is
them
the
getting.
sanctum of what's the word I want? Part of the parliament, like part of the government?
No,
Are
the
they separate?
They are separate. They are separate in location, but the sanctum is if you meant if they're actually like politically part of the parliament,
Like
they are
funded or whatever, yeah.
They are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if the parliament is something, I miss you.
Cats flying everywhere.
Okay. If the sanctum is if the cult is behind sanctum, we can disguise as Korath again. and we go with Korath inside. And then we
Korath
find
says,
Korath
"I've brought the
inside.
cure."
But like, aren't there infected people inside?
There are, but they only infect us if they touch us or if they attack us.
Okay, wait, so the journalist only wants proof, right? He only wants to see people getting cured, which... I mean, theoretically, what I'm thinking is, like, if we do that strategy of, like, disguising as Korath, going inside, and then telling people to... I mean, if that is controlled by the Abyssal Song, for all we know, maybe they even have cures in there. Maybe all this was pointless. I don't know, but...
Yeah, and if it isn't, Chorus is entering the place with a cure, and he's gonna be seen as the savior, and not the mean guy in the story, which he is.
Yeah, true, but...
Then we just dump his dead body out somewhere so they find it and be like, oh no, there's an
But we
imposter.
don't have it. We don't have it because, like, his body is not
He's
recognizable anymore.
Yeah.
You can't really tell by his face.
It's like painted too fucking green and shit. It's like he was to a wild killer clown party. Didn't make it out.
Quite the conundrum.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been saying that for a while now, Mick.
What if we send the cure to the parliament?
like part of it.
We send a couple bottles, yeah.
Yeah, there's more.
Yeah, we could like
where
write a
this-
letter. We could write a letter explaining everything, and then have the letter attached, and then we have the cure. I don't know how much that would work, but see.
It would look as a bomb. If we send it as a crate, it's like very suspicious.
They're gonna look at it like, why the fuck is this guy sending a fucking alcoholic drink and saying it's a cure? Get that shit out of
This is the cure to all of Soguk's problems. It's a bottle of alcohol. It's just ale.
Drink.
We have some of the poison, right? As well.
I think you did keep some. I don't remember. It must be noted in your inventory. Yeah.
If we someone of us could willingly disease ourselves and then publicly cure ourselves with the cure and be like, look, it works.
That would be pretty funny. You just gather in like town square or somewhere, like with a lot of people, and you drink it, and then,
but it takes a while to act, so it wouldn't work, I think.
Minor illusion. I can do a performance acting like I'm ill and do like a minor illusion as well in my body, and then I drink it and I'm good.
As long as there's no like smart ass wizard in the crowd goes like, "Hey, you're faking it. That's an illusion." Then we go to jail anyway after everything.
I mean, it would prove it, but
Inciting a riot.
We can send a bottle and like attached like only a note. It doesn't have to be a crate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you're sending a message on a bottle.
No, not a, on a
not
bottle.
in the bottle.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't say
Attached.
in. I said on.
Well, it's attached.
Come on, just admit it was a good one this time.
It was a good one.
Thank you, Ray. Jesus. All right, continue. Sorry.
But then, how do we give the rest of it? We have more. Meet us at the lighthouse. Send Korath to the lighthouse.
We build like a tent for like quarantine, and then we wear masks and
We
like,
want Korath alone, so we can give the rest of the cure.
Dude, I wish I was a player with you guys because I have so many suggestions.
I mean, you're the DM, of course you do.
Right.
Oh, look at me! I'm so smart. I know the story. I know how everything
No,
works.
that's
I
not
know.
it. I've seen movies like, okay, look, why don't you just write the letter and you say, here's a cure. You'll find more stashed in, and you stash it like beneath the ground somewhere. And then they go there, they find it, and they're like, oh, there's a bunch of cure there. Have you never seen that in a movie?
Yeah, but like, why would they try it and trust it?
Because
You know,
they're a city
that's
that's
the thing.
desperate. Their port
are
is
they?
diseased.
I mean-
I mean, if we take the approach of, we send the cure and we say, meet us at the lighthouse, or send Korath, either we get fake Korath alone,
I
and
mean-
we take him out, or we can reveal the whole freaking cult area underneath the city and be like, "Hello."
Yo, wait. We could do the so letter, bottle, then we have the thing explaining everything, and then we in the letter explaining we say Korath is dead, he was behind all of this. That will incite them to search the thing, right? So they'll go after it, they'll find his body there with the cure, and then the cure actually works, and then they go like, wait, maybe Korath was the
His body is not in his house, though. Like.
No,
You
but we
guys
can
have it
dump
in the
them.
bag
We
of
have the
holding.
we have
we
the
do.
body.
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot that.
Yeah,
Ew.
we have the
Okay.
body.
You have the body in the bag of holding.
What if the first person seeing that is the fake Korath? We can, though, leave a letter on the stash. We only say there's the cure, it's in the stash, something there,
Mhm.
and then on the stash we leave the letter there saying it was Korath.
And then we all wait
Yeah.
and hide.
We don't say on the first letter.
We're just playing the Riddler.
Yeah, I
But-
think we're overthinking it. Let's just do that and.
Yeah, so you guys, I love that
Do
you
what
guys
exactly?
are discussing all of this, but you guys are getting into analysis paralysis, like every single time there's a situation to discuss. You have had so many possible solutions that might work. You know, I'm not saying that the stash one is the best one. I'm saying something I saw in a movie, like, you know, in CSI. That's how people used to do this type of shit, right? But you guys have had many viable solutions, possibly depending on what happens around it. You guys have to be confident and say, okay, this is the one. This is the one. Let's go with this one. Choose one.
Okay.
And let's see
Let's
what
send a letter
happens.
attached saying the stash is something. Where are we going to put the stash?
Near the lighthouse, I
You
think.
I
could
think
put
it
it in
should be
the
the
abandoned
lighthouse because
mansion
we
too.
have-
The abandoned mansion.
The
Oh,
abandoned.
the gold tusk?
No, the abandoned one with the gold tusk has a bunch of guards. Not a good idea. His mansion it also has a lot
Also
of people
guarded.
around. Not a good idea. Hence why
The
I think, like,
lighthouse.
the lighthouse is the best one.
Not guarded, yeah.
Is someone?
And it's
I hope the
far
guy
enough
isn't back there.
to
We
get back
we
to the
didn't kill the
city.
guy, right? Oh wait, did we? What happened to the guy?
He's down there.
G gave him a good whacking.
Oh yeah.
G burst all of their heads into mush.
And I got
Yeah, but
traumatized.
they won't enter the lighthouse. We can bury like far away from the lighthouse.
I mean, they were in the
Yeah.
secret compartment in the lighthouse, so
True,
like
yeah.
we
Did
could
we
hide
close it?
there. If we could hide inside the secret compartment.
No, let's just literally. There's like very likely just ground near the path to the lighthouse. Let's just like have a spot there near a tree, for example, and just yeah, that's it.
We bury it there.
Mhm.
Can we hide and see if Korath comes?
We can try to do that, yeah.
Which will count as a short rest.
Where do you want to hide, and where are you looking to see if he comes? Where?
I don't know. Are there bushes or
But-
like inside the lighthouse?
But first, let's deliver the letter. No.
Yeah. I'm just.
But the
okay.
thing is, if we say in the letter that that's the thing. If we say in the letter that Korath is dead and the current one is an imposter, that could raise some
No.
stuff like.
That's
We
why we're
don't
just gonna
send
say
it.
that the cure is where
Yeah.
to find it, and then
Yeah.
Yeah,
once
it's
they
just
get
it just
there,
would be a
then-
way to prevent the fake Korath to go get it. But
But if
yeah.
it is, then we can beat him up.
Yeah, immediately because we'll be waiting.
okay, yeah, that's a good
we
point.
might need to kill some guards too, but it's for a good cause.
Wait, why?
We could
Why-
non-lethal the guards and then just kill Cora.
Yeah.
Oh right, true. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
I,
let's.
I don't have to kill people. Oh my god.
It's okay. Or Emily can just do persuasion. It's fine.
I mean, I have to have something to persuade.
A song. Korath
This
is a
song
bitch
makes
ass.
everything fine.
Hey, won't be the first time a song saved us.
True.
Okay, let's send let's put the stash first, and then send the letter.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just put it there.
Okay, so
Well, like some of us could go put the stash, and then one could
Yeah,
send the
yeah,
letter.
it's better.
Yeah,
Let's split
that's
it.
better.
just a quick question. You guys, so this is still light of day. To reach the lighthouse. I don't know if you guys remember, but that takes a few hours. It will be close to sunset when you guys finally reach there. And
what if I go alone and I double my speed?
Won't you get tired eventually?
if you want to double your speed and you're running there, you're gonna get exhausted.
Okay.
I'm gonna also say this, or ask you this: how do you intend to leave this letter and with the cure in? Like, it's day. There's people moving around.
Can we hire a courier to deliver it?
The conclave. You can certainly try to do. Do you know one of those Skyrim couriers? I have a message.
Yeah.
It's just for your eyes. Here, wait. Take it.
Exactly. One of
Goes
them.
back. It goes back. You could try to find one. That is a good solution. Definitely. But this whole situation, from what Vile's understanding, the unleashing of the hounds upon Ketri is at sunset today. This whole situation could take more than that. If the head is not presented before sunset today.
Okay.
Maybe we can find a closer place to bury it, like something off the city, like that's close to the entrance to the gate of the city, but not like, you know, somewhere that's a little bit more hidden, but it's easily landmarked. Is what I mean.
Or just an
Possible?
alleyway that has dirt inside of the city.
In the port. There's a lot of
blocked off.
houses that are. Huh?
Port's blocked off. We would have to sneak back in.
You have to sneak back into the port. Which might be easier for just one person to do alone than many.
Don't I have a house in Soguk?
No.
Shit.
You
used to work here.
you haven't been here in 20-something years. You really think that you still have a house
Been
here?
paying rent all those years. Goddamn.
I'm rich.
Nah.
Okay, like
I mean, if
an
it would
alleyway.
be easier for one person to sneak in, I mean, I don't
It's
know.
I mean, you know, logically, it's a lot easier for one person to sneak in than fucking hash drow clink 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 everywhere.
But like, doesn't it sound suspicious that the cure for a disease is kept inside of the port where the diseased people are?
I mean, that would even give us
came
more
into
credit
the
that
city.
we know, like, we mean business, because we've been there.
I mean,
It's just a
the cure
place.
came from
I
somewhere,
think we
so-
are overthinking again. It's just
Yeah.
a place.
I don't think it's just a place because like it's literally blocked off. You're not supposed to be able to get in. So how the hell does a cure get stashed inside? Like if I received as a guard, if I received a letter saying that, I would be like, yeah, this is a trap. I would not go there at
Or
all.
maybe the cure is somewhere that people who made the cure didn't want it to be discovered.
But then like if it's inside of the port where the ill people are, they can just drink it. I don't know.
I mean, we can say that we snuck into the port and we left it there. We snuck into the port and left it there because it was the safest since it's blocked off, so no one could like potentially.
We don't have to say anything because very likely we're not even going to talk to them. The thing is just
No, I mean like writing in the letter to make them know that that way we put it in the port specifically so that no one would stumble across it and keep it for themselves or something. What do you guys think? It's a bit sketchy, but yeah.
I mean, it's sketchy if the cure is buried
But yeah, that's
somewhere.
the other thing, though. If only one of us sneaks in to put it in the port because it's easier or whatever, then only one of us is going to be there if it's Korath or Callisto Korath or
Oh, true.
whoever, you know.
True,
we won't be
true,
able to
true.
just dogpile on him and beat the
Yeah.
shit out of him.
I'll add the piece of information, which I mentioned before, but just to remind you guys, the port has been closed off for a few weeks now. There are people dying, and the king and the parliament have not figured out a solution other than quarantining it, and they have been keeping it quarantined, hoping for someone to give off a cure. It is not bad of you guys to assume that there is, and you see it in, you know, some of the people's eyes, especially the ones that live closer to the port. There is some degree of desperation in the people's eyes here. They might want to, you know, at this point, after you've gone weeks and you can't find a cure for your people, they've got to be angry. So you're looking at every solution possible here, at every clue possible that you can. And you've seen that, as I mentioned earlier, the patrols have increased since what happened with Korath. So, you know, you can take whichever conclusion you want from that, because you don't know what Callisto told the guards. But I mean, it's been you're in the city, and your characters are, you know, they're above, or some of them are average intelligence. You would realize quickly that, you know, it's a city whose people are dying. The people that aren't dying are angry. It's time to be desperate. And in these times to be desperate, there are two things that happen, you know. The people that want to stay in power take desperate measures to stay in power. The people that want more power also take measures.
Okay, I say we put the cure far away so we can attack if he comes alone or we guards. Or if he comes at all.
But not that far away as to compromise the
Yeah, like
Catry
a
dilemma.
little bit further to the city entrance, like in an area with vegetation.
Where there's not patrols of guards.
Yeah, we don't even have to dig. We don't have to dig it. We can just leave.
You could just
Yeah.
set it out.
That
Yeah,
is
and
true.
then find a place to
I
hide
hope there ain't
around
any obscure D&D creatures that like just swoop in and steal the cure.
it.
Okay, I will give
Yeah.
the
Also, wait, before you say, Missy, do we do the thing where, like, do we do the trail thingy where first one cure, then the stash of the cure, which the stash of the cure then leads to Korath's corpse? What are we doing? Or do you guys think it's better to, like, just not do that, the Korath corpse? Like, to incriminate Callisto, basically. Or whatever, yeah.
I think the corpse might show up as a possible thing for us to do if she doesn't show up.
Right, I think it depends on who comes.
Yeah.
Like, because we're gonna be there waiting.
but we put the corpse alongside the crates, right? We just put it there either way.
The thing is, like, we place the corpse, yes, and then who arrives is Callisto as him.
We kill him, her, and then we put back the corpse where
my
it was. Simple.
Isn't it just easy to, like, kill
No.
her if she shows up, and
No.
if she doesn't, we'll just place the corpse? And no, because
know that.
okay, no. Alright.
And then
put
you
the
have
corpse
two
there.
corpses.
Then we just carry two
Fun.
corpses around with us. It's fine.
Fun. Cool.
So
Yeah,
we
I guess
don't,
if we
so
can
we
leave it
don't
and
lead
then
to
just-
the, so we don't do the trail to the corpse.
We don't have the trail to the corpse. The corpse is with us.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, we place the corpse somewhere, and then in the stash we say, I see you trust us, so now trust. I mean, yeah, if they go for the dude.
Why don't we put the
like a
corpse
treasure
right
hunt.
beside
Yeah,
the crates?
That's
Yeah.
what I was
There.
saying, and you guys said that was a no-go. I
no,
said
I
that
said it was
before.
a no-go, but Mizi agreed with you. And then I was like, okay, sure, let's just try it.
Yeah, but okay, if we.
You guys are so
Oh god, this is
confused.
gonna
Put
go
the
horrible.
crates-
Well,
We
that's
put a
one thing.
letter-
If we're gonna plant the corpse next to the stash, we're not gonna pick we need to pick really somewhere really hidden. Then
Yeah.
we can't just.
It's stinky. It was in the bed of Holden.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless we bury
There's no
it.
oxygen in there. It wasn't decaying. It's fine.
DM, if we put
Hi.
everything near the town but in a hidden place,
Mhm.
how long would it take?
We're about to find out, aren't we?
Oh, no.
Because
I don't know.
Yeah, we do
If-
have to scout first.
if I know that it's going to take a long time, enough for Catry to be killed, I would go with the key plan. I will try to deal with her.
Roll an intelligence check. Let's see how well you remember how things are here.
I mean, I live here. Do I?
8.
She would have had more government interactions. On an 8, you're unsure. But I will say once again, they are desperate.
if they're desperate, I would believe like it would be fast. They will get
I
like
mean,
the
the problem
bottle.
is just us finding a place, right? And getting there. How long is that going to take us?
Yeah, that's
Depends
what
on
I was-
how far you want to be outside of town.
Yeah,
Not-
we
not
want
far.
just enough so there's no guards patrolling.
Oh, like where Emily and Kent are gonna have their date. You want to
Yeah.
put it in the
Sure.
Hey, not there specifically, I hope.
I mean, the date is only at 1 a.m., so they have time.
No, I mean, yeah, you can probably find a place. You saw on the road here. There were, some side patches of woods even. There's forest back away from the fjord area necessarily, kind of more deeper inland. There's like a rocky forest full of slopes and such. The fjords themselves, they are covered in what seem to be bushberries and plantations of the people that live here in Soguk. So I mean, it's probably to hide it safely. I'm gonna need a roll from you guys. Yeah.
Are we hiding it first, or have we hired someone to deliver it?
Let's do this roll first, just so you guys can judge from what your travels, the lay of the land. I need a survival check from all of you.
Oh, I have.
Should we all roll or do we give advantage
All-
to each other?
As you wish, as you want to
Okay,
do.
let's all roll. 22,
see.
23.
I was gonna say I have a cool spell for this.
Can I
But it's
cast
a
guidance on
6th
each one of us?
No,
simultaneously?
only
18.
one.
Only one.
Yeah, I have I have a spell called Find the Path, and it would let us find like the fastest road to that place. But
That would, but you'd have to go follow it to see how long it would take.
yeah, but I can't anyways because it's 6th level and I use my slot. Survival.
What's your additions, Mizzy and Fish? To survival?
18 for me.
Oh, you already rolled? Did you? You didn't roll already, Fish. I'm gonna give you guidance.
Okay.
Yeah, the D4.
Okay.
She needed it.
8.
8. What was your roll, Vesper?
23.
Phew, this,
Mine at 22.
22. Yeah, it would take to get to the woods, it would take about like half an hour. From
That's-
the, just straight walking there. About half an hour and you'd be at a forest area.
Do we know if the woods are very big?
They are sizable, yes. They're not the largest forest you've seen, especially to those of you that have been to Kaifam, and have been to the center of Kaifam. But it is a decently sizable forest.
Preposition. Proposal. I mean, sorry. Proposals. What I mean.
Trade deal.
You were
We don't. We could So wait, are we leaving the corpse or not? We're not, right? Yeah, we're not.
We
We're not
are.
leaving it.
I thought we agreed that we were.
We are.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, then we do. Then we need to find a very hidden-ish place that we can also write some directions to it. However, we're gonna do that, and then we have to put it in place. Then we have to go back, hire the courier, then go back there, and
Or
We can.
we just hire someone right now
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
go.
and we go. We give
but
it everything.
if the woods are too big, they might not find it.
No, we
We can
have
mark
like a
it.
map. X marks the spot.
The thing is, if we already know where we're gonna put if
have
we
to
haven't
know.
even been there, but yeah, fair enough.
You know the general area, at least.
Oh, if we have a map with the forest, then sure.
Okay, should we find the courier?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, let's do this. Finally.
Let's just go. Let's just do
Put
it.
it in
And then we
motion.
go fast.
Hell yeah! Okay, so
Just do it.
How are you gonna find this courier? You think there's a service, or you just want to ask someone off the street?
The service.
You want an actual service? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say for the sake of time, you find one such service. Now tell me exactly what are you writing in this letter? What are you leaving behind for this courier?
This is good juice. Please take it. Thanks.
Alright.
Yes, you can find more at X. Then I draw like a drawing with an X.
You should just say, we have the cure for the disease.
Here's
proof. Find more here, there.
Yeah.
I look at Emily's words, and I go like, we need to be a little bit more expensive. I'll take a pen. I'll like scribble out what Emily wrote, and I'll write something more concise. I'll say like, this is a cure for the diseased in Soguk. Try it after you have proof of what's the term? Proof of
Proof of the cure, I guess, or
Proof of it working.
yeah, whatever. Proof of it working. Find more in the place below in name of the woods if there are any. If not, just in the outskirts of town.
All right.
with Emily's little map.
And we also add the more intel regarding the disease.
We could say something like
awaits you
there's
there.
a traitor in your midst or something. I don't know if you want to add that. Just to
No,
raise-
don't do that.
no
Yeah,
ra-
we
no
just
raising
maybe we
hackles?
just say more intel about the disease will be found there, or we just leave that all together.
No,
Whatever.
no.
Just leave
Okay,
that.
we
Yeah.
just say that. Okay.
On the next letter we put there.
Okay, got it. So when do you want this message to be delivered?
In 15 minutes.
As soon as possible.
15?
Emergency.
So we have time
pay.
to go and
Oh.
write the letter and put everything and hide.
So like
It's-
I would say half an hour then.
Yeah, because it's
It
going to
takes
take us a
us-
half hour to get
Oh,
there.
no,
I mean,
but
if
if-
it takes us
right.
half an hour, it takes them half an hour.
No, but they're still gonna have to take a cure there to see if it works and etc.
Yeah.
Like we just deliver
Okay.
it right away and then we run there. We go.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Sure.
I wouldn't say
But-
right away, but I would say like 15 minutes.
Yeah, but
just to be
give it a little
Right
bit.
away, emergency courier
No.
express.
Okay, fucking shit. How long are you waiting? Are you asking for the courier to wait?
15 minutes.
That's it. Yeah.
15
And
minutes.
we run.
Okay, how much are you paying the courier?
How much
does he want?
How much does he want?
The service is just a plain 5 silver. But I'm asking, how much are you paying this courier?
Give him more.
I mean,
Give him
you
5
have,
gold.
That's a good job.
you're
I
like-
will
give him
give
5
you
gold.
20 gold for you to do a really good job.
A really good job? You mean you were trying to buy? Okay, sure. We'll just say you give him 20 gold. What I'm asking here is, these are couriers that you don't know from a city that you don't know. They deliver the letter to the place, they're gonna ask who is the messenger, who sent you here. So
Say it was anonymous. He never saw us.
you might want to pay him more so that he doesn't describe you.
I mean, 20 gold. Isn't
Okay,
that
no,
enough?
We should have
it might be.
disguised to
It might
deliver
be.
it also.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
But-
we are
Can you
disguised.
retcon? We're disguised.
Okay, you're this
still
guy.
in your disguise
We
story?
are anonymous donators.
Yes.
And it was the same guy that the other journalist found, the NPC. He will remember my face, my NPC face.
My very plain face.
All right, John Human helps deliver the
John
letter.
Doe just the photo like.
Okay, got it. It's so funny. You guys are like, you guys are just this little naive bunch of level 11 adventurers. Like, no, we're just gonna pay him the 5 silver. It'll be fine. Okay, you guys do that. You're pretty confident that they will do as you ask, and that they will protect your identities.
Inside check.
With that, sure, roll an insight check.
Oh my god, no. I was joking, but okay.
You
Same.
said it. Sure.
Can I also
Natural
roll?
1.
Can I roll 2?
You can roll 2.
18.
I mean, the guy seems as honest as any courier could be, right?
What a cool guy. Let's go.
Run.
Okay, so now you're speeding
Yes.
off into the place.
Hey, we don't need to run. Calm down.
Five suspicious people just running.
Just running across town.
We walk normally. G goes with the 60 feet to.
All right, you approach the. I'm gonna say you approach the place in the woods. Takes you half an hour to get there. How obvious are you trying to be here? Where exactly? Do you want to go deep in the woods, edge of the woods? What's the plan?
Far enough back that you couldn't see it, like if you were just approaching, but like you'd have to probably step in a little bit, but not like super deep.
A little bit to the center.
Who is doing it?
Who's placing it? I'll place it. Vesper will do it.
I mean, I can help because I have the.
Okay.
I have the.
You
the
guys
bag of
have the
holding.
bottles.
Yeah. We still have the crate.
I would say we put the corpse first, and then we put the bottles in on top of it. So if some random person just comes here, doesn't see the corpse, but
but
are you
digging a hole?
No. Should we?
Wait, your idea was to just lay the corpse on a forest where there's animals and put bottles on top of it?
Okay, we dig a fucking hole. Let's dig. Diggy hole. Diggy hole.
Anyway, okay, you
I am a
guys.
health and I'm digging a hole.
You guys do that. That's easy for you to do. And also, you don't have crates, so you have to put the bottles in the hole.
Okay.
But
And the corpse.
what I want to know is who is leaving the place to be spotted? Like, who is responsible for the disguising of this place that wants to make it obvious, but not too obvious? Who is the one doing
Emily
this?
can paint a big X.
I can try.
Now we could put like an object and I infuse with light, and then I just put it over there, like it seems.
A rock.
Yeah. I thought of I thought of a Dolgar rock, but I don't wanna. It's too lore infused now. I don't wanna just throw it away. So just random rock.
All right, random rock, and you casting light on it.
Yeah. Or do you guys said an X?
Yeah.
You can gather like, well, it would be harder for you to make an X that is a single object for him to
Oh, we
put
have
on
branches?
glowing. Right, but only one of the branches would be glowing, not the other one or the other ones.
Man.
Right.
We
Just put the rock in the middle and then put the
You
little
can find
X
like
there.
a large
Yeah.
rock.
We put the
Yeah.
rock and then the X illuminates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Illuminates the X, the rock illuminates. Yeah, good.
Okay,
Good.
got it.
Poggers.
Oh, and we wrote a letter as well. And
What
put
does the letter
there.
say exactly?
Asdral.
I'm not the
On the
verbose
spot.
of the group, man. How did we get here? Holy fuck. Alright, I'm
He's
gonna
not here to say
say
that he owns Velox Mors.
if I say if I say anything that you guys don't want me to say,
I'll say
stop
beep.
me and correct me. Okay, I'll say here lies the here lies the cure and the corpse of Brinejaw. The Brinejaw you see is an imposter. Do we time to
And was
Callisto?
behind all. It was.
Oh,
It was
they
behind.
don't even know. Yeah. They don't even know who Callisto is. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brinejaw, comma, who was appointed. The you know what I mean, Onion. You're a better writer than me.
He was
yeah.
the cult leader and
The propagator of the
Responsible for
disease.
distributing-
Get of the disease. Do we leave the letter to Brinejaw? Should we? The letter from
We-
the Azure State.
Yeah, maybe. I think so.
Yeah.
We put the letter there.
Yeah.
That there is a letter that proves something.
I mean, it
And
proves
then-
that they asked him. It didn't prove that he did it, but like,
but we don't have to
it's-
write
you
that.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
XOXO. I
Yeah,
think.
we leave the letter there. Okay.
Okay, sure
Oh
enough.
god.
This is what's going to be considered. Are you hiding now and waiting to see who comes?
Do I have to
Yes.
roll for the hiding thing?
Yes,
beginning?
you're going to have to. But first, I'm just asking what you guys are staying here after, right?
Yeah.
What are our
But he-
surroundings like? What do they look like?
Just trees
Woods.
and
There's
bushes.
trees, bushes. There's. It's actually a pretty tightly packed, dense forest. It is rocky and slopey in nature. So some of the trees have like very deep roots that go beyond the rock, and they're very large in size as
Okay.
well.
So the trees are robust. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say, wait. if we are going to hide, maybe Asdral and the pink lizard use the disguise to put some green clothes.
Oh, I mean that's a
Be
good
a
idea.
green lizard.
I was thinking of climbing a tree, like a tree that could handle Hasdral's big beautiful body, and there I could have like a good scope of things. I mean, we could ideally we should all
Vesper
hide in
could
the
also
trees maybe,
climb
because then we have
she has- Yeah.
I mean, if it's not too dense, we have a better vision.
I'm not good at climbing.
I don't think I am.
I can
so
climb
I-
for 2 people. I'm strong. I have-
Yeah, I have
G
a
can
minus
also
1
help.
in athletics.
Yeah.
So.
G can
But
also
like, because
help.
I have slow fall, so I could like, if it's like Korath shows up, I could drop down on him and I would be okay. Like,
these
I
trees
wouldn't take
probably
damage
won't
from
be
falling.
that big, I hope.
All right.
Okay, we do that.
So, Emily, you're
But
doing
we
this.
still cloak ourselves. Me and the Vesper will still.
Got it. Understood.
The green lizard.
So Emily, you're doing this. You're checking. I need you to make a. What would this be? I guess this is camouflage. So I'm gonna say roll survival check for me.
Oi. Okay.
Oui.
10.
All right. You're not too sure if this is a little bit too obvious. But there's there's like the forest floor is covered in brush and undergrowth, and then there's just this place where there's a rock across and there's like no vegetation whatsoever next to it. And it's kind of like almost a perfect circle in Emily's artistic way, but it is an average job, so it hides it definitely from passersby. Who might think that the light glowing from inside the forest might be a ghost or some shit. But nonetheless, you guys now are hiding. I need a group stealth check from everybody, which means everybody roll stealth for me. Both Hasdral and Vesper will have advantage. Hasdral will roll regular because of his armor. He has his advantage, so it's a normal roll.
17.
Oh,
10.
17.
all right.
Lots of 17s.
I rolled on advantage accidentally, but yeah.
Just roll again
it's
for
10.
me. Just roll again for me then, because you rolled
The
2
other one
dice
was
and
a
it picks.
natural
The other one was natural one. Just roll again. Regular roll.
8.
Okay. You all climb up. G is gonna roll as well. G's modifier, if you just give me one moment. I think for Dex's modifier is still pretty decent.
Oh shit! I forgot to cast guidance again. Can I still do it?
No.
Nope.
Fuck.
Too late.
All right. G's stealth as a +3. G rolled a 13. So, you all hide atop one of the forests. It's easy for G to help you. I mean, it's a 20 strength character. I can't really, put any stupid rolls into this. He's just pulling anybody who wants to come up. He'll just pull them with the metallic arm. And you wait there for 15 minutes. You hear...
Man, I want to make a very dumb Fita Cola to try to amend my shit. Like I wanted to, whenever someone, but it's the cell check is a saving throw, isn't it, or not?
No, it's an ability check.
Oh, never mind then. Never mind what I was gonna say.
But anyway, don't worry too much about it. You guys wait for 15 minutes. You hear sounds of the forest. It's creatures moving in there. Branches crunching down. You wait for 30 minutes. It's 15 minutes past your letter being delivered. Silence. You wait for 45 minutes. Sun is moving. You see it in the shadows of the forest. You wait for an hour. You hear movement.
It's just a raccoon.
It comes from the road. From the direction of the road. Who's looking out? Vesper-
I'm looking out.
All right, Vesper, Violet, roll perception checks for me.
I'm rolling like.
Can I
shit
keen
today.
insight that?
You can.
Rolled 2 natural ones.
Bless.
Wait, I forget. That's a key point, and then it's
You
advantage.
want to guide, Azrael?
Yes.
All right, who are you guiding?
23.
Oh, we
I already
got
rolled.
Violet already rolled, so
yeah,
Vesper.
Vesper.
Okay.
An extra D4 besides
It's
your
an advantage. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna do the wild instincts or whatever it's called, so I can do it. Oh, that's
Yeah.
not perception. That's perception right here. 17.
Add a D4.
and- Is it? What is it? Slash roll.
Slash roll 1d4, yeah.
1d4. 2.
So total of 19, right? You push down from one of the boughs of this large tree, and you try to peek in that direction, keeping yourselves as hidden as possible. And you see what seems to be this large. It doesn't quite look. It looks feline in nature, but its snout is a little bit more elongated. Its tusks come from. It has tusks that kind of protrude out of its lower jaw and are pretty big in size. They're probably the size of one of your heads. And the creature has this. Its skin is smooth and colored like a tiefling's. And you see the creature approach the light. And then continues moving.
In what direction?
Was that?
It continues moving in the and it was coming from the road, right? It continues in that direction, deeper into the woodland. But Violet, you rolled a 23, right? You notice that the creature doesn't fully leave. It hides behind a bush further back and seems to be still looking out.
The creature is not humanoid. It's
No. It's as I said, it's kind of feline in nature, but its snout is longer, and it has, instead of fur, it has this smooth skin that reminds you of that of a tiefling. Its colorations are on the reddish brownish.
Okay. That shit. It looks like a tiefling. Should we go for it?
Do we see anything else coming?
Nothing
On
else
the road?
comes. Nothing else comes from here.
Fuck. I mean, do we wait a little bit longer?
Is
Or do we go?
She's hidden, right?
The creature seems to be hidden. Yeah.
Okay.
Would I recognize what the creature is?
You've never seen a creature like this. You haven't spent much of your time in the forest near Soguk, but you do recognize that it seems to be hunting. It's waiting for prey. It seems like it found the perfect bait for something. The creature seems to be, just waiting for something else to go to that mark.
Hmm.
Should I try to scare it off?
I don't think you're going to scare it.
Emily, can you blind it?
Do I know what it is? Like, it's hiding right now.
I kind of point it out to see if she can see it.
You can see it.
Okay. Let me see.
You notice the coloration of its skin as you look at it. It changes slowly from the reddish brown to the green tones of the vegetation around it.
How far is it from us?
It's a chameleon.
Right now, like around 30 feet away, 35 feet away.
Like
If it's 30, I can do it. If it's 35, I cannot do it.
I whisper to them, "Are you
Let's-
sure you don't want me to call lightning to it?"
I think that would notify anything else that might be coming.
Also,
Hopefully.
lightning can set fire to the woods.
And then we have a forest fire on our hands. Smokey the Bear would be unhappy with us.
Shouldn't we just wait and see what happens if like the
I think we
guards show
wait a
up?
little bit longer.
Okay.
Yes.
See if anybody else comes.
5 minutes pass. Creature is still there. 10 minutes. 15. It walks off. And another 15 pass. And you hear the clanking of armor.
Oh fuck.
Clink, 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 clink.
Stop, shut up.
Like.
Stop moving.
And
Emily starts playing.
and you hear, over here, a light, over here, and you see around 20 guards rushing through the forest, and joining them, you see joining them a tiefling. Male tiefling with sort of dark blue skin, and it has these lighter blue kind of scar tattoos, you know, as Polynesian culture often does, that form kind of waves around its chest. They go from the arms and then form waves around the chest. He's very large. His chest is very wide, has thick arms and legs. Long, dreaded black hair with some like gray wisps at the edges that kind of twist around the hair. It has very small black and gray horns that kind of barely poke through the dreaded hair. Very light blue eyes, and he wears kind of a sleeveless black corset. It's kind of been ripped at the sleeves, and he wears it over, well, his body. You can see his chest easily, and that black is embroidered in gold, and it carries on the chest this a very similar symbol to the one that you've seen on Hashdral. This triple indentation harpoon.
Would Violet recognize the guy?
No, never seen him before.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did we leave all of our cure underground, or did we keep like one bottle or something?
Probably should have kept a few.
You can keep like, I'll say 4 of them, one or 5 of them, one for each.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
I'll help you out. I'll throw you to the bone.
Do I see any sign of Korath?
No Korath.
I mean, I know what the symbol is, right?
Yeah,
Obviously.
it's Dalgar's mark.
Yeah.
And this person carries with them a trident, and immediately the guards, as they find the X, they begin digging out. You guys are hiding in a tree nearby, right?
I'm looking down.
They begin digging it out. One of the guards grabs the letter. They all at the smell of the body. Grab the letter. They read it. They give it to the man. Here. He reads it. Right. Bring the diseased. And they bring another man with them. It's completely wrapped in bandages and such. And he says, The other one seemed to have worked. Drink this, brother. And he grabs one of the bottles from this stash, feeds it to that person. They drink it. And you see, as they were hunched, he lifts up. And you now see, as the hood falls off, a similar tone, dark blue skin tone tiefling with the same dreaded hair, but much, much younger in age. And the tattoos are much less intricate, and they don't fully go into the chest. And he goes, oh, the cure, it's his skin begins releasing the moisture that it held as it falls onto the ground, and the wounds begin to heal him. Thank you, Okeanos, for bringing me, brother. And he hugs him, and he says, we have found the cure. Bring it to our people. Soguk is saved. And find these strangers. I wish to reward them personally.
Was it not Okeanos who was the king?
He was the
that his name,
Kralkoyu, and that's where we're going to end today's episode.
Wait, sorry. So you said what? Before
Well,
the episode ending, what did you say?
That he wishes to reward whoever the strangers were that came up with
No,
this
yeah,
scheme.
but what you were answering to Ray.
Oh, this is Okeanos, the Kralkoyu of Soguk, the king of Soguk. Who,
What the fuck? Wait, we wouldn't know.
Who would have left, you would not know, you would not have seen him. Who would have left his house, his seclusion for this situation.
Damn.
So the one that was not diseased was the king.
The one who was not diseased was the king. His brother was
Exactly.
diseased.
Yeah. Was the diseased. Okay. Okay.
Oh
my god!
Yay!
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I saw the Dalgar sign and him bringing the guy, I wanted to drop off the tree immediately. But
And hug. Friend of my brother.
I'm a friend. Hey, good job, guys. You did it.
We're doing. My god. I have like a weight lifted on my
I was like
shoulders.
sweating.
We still have to deal with Ketri, the whole situation.
yeah, prepare the stat sheet for Callisto.
Who says I don't have it prepared already?
I know you already do.
I'm gonna have to kill that bitch.
All right.
Hey, let's not get too hasty. We're gonna give the man time to prepare a trap. Hold on.
Fair
Who
enough.
says that?
Well, the cure's been found by the king himself. Great job on finding a way to dispose or to at least share this cure. There was no mention about the body. I will leave that for the next episode, which will be in 2 weeks. As it might be some more, more complicated business. So we'll leave that complicated business elsewhere so that I don't have to rush it like I had to rush things last time. So you guys had a lot of time to think. Just, hypothesize. You're pretty good at that on what could happen. And we'll see. We'll go from there. But yeah, thank you to everybody watching. Really do appreciate, once again, all of your support. You guys are pretty great. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Thank you for watching here live. And there's something. I just heard "nice work, bitch" because I forgot to remove that command. But the stream didn't hear it. The stream didn't hear it, I think. But anyway, regarding Spotify, I am already in the process of converting every single episode to audio. I haven't done all of them yet. And we're just gonna have to ignore our previous podcast link, because in order for me to delete the podcast, I have to buy the subscription again. Which is...
Are you serious?
I am serious, which is interesting. I can't delete the podcast unless I buy the subscription from rss.com. That's the website. I'm exposing them. So we're just gonna ignore that one exists. Move on to the next link. Okay, wow. But yeah, good job, guys. I had fun. It's awesome to see how you guys think. You guys are pretty thorough in all of your options, and if there's
Too
anything,
thorough.
I mean, yeah, definitely. But if I just want you to build up confidence to make one decision, whatever it is, you guys do consider a lot, but it is good that you're considering, because I've had people that did not consider, and then they died because they placed the cleric in front of the whole party. So it is good that you guys are doing this. Yeah, it is good that you guys do this. So don't be too, oh my god, we're spending so much time fucking thinking. Man, when I say that, I'm memeing you guys, because me watching you guys think is pretty good. It's pretty great as a DM to see that you guys, consider all of these things and are, making up all of these options. I love that. That's awesome, because it means that you're taking business seriously. And as time comes, you're gonna be more agile as you become more familiar with the universe, because this is, a mixed first time in a campaign, for example, other than Baldur's Gate 3. And it's Ray's first time in a campaign with us, so you have to get accustomed to the rules of the world, and all of these other things. And to be fair, both Mizzy and Fish, they did play in the campaign, but it was in a small town, and then like one bigger city. Mechanics are different, places are different. You guys have to kind of adapt, and I think you're adapting pretty well, even if it may seem that you guys were slow. Don't think too much about it. You did a great job, and that's what matters. Yes, all right, so with that being said, people of the chat room and people that are watching the video, thanks so much once again. And we shall see you in 2 weeks. This next week, break time for us. And we'll see you then for episode 15. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.